I think there's little doubt that the information we're all going to receive in this room will be far more valuable than the information being dispensed downstairs. I'd like to bring up Joan Tubridy from Stop the Pipeline.
One pipeline leads to another. I'm one of many members of Stop the Pipeline who've known that one pipeline leads to another for many years, since we began resisting the Constitution pipeline about 3 years ago. NED is a project that proves our consistent message. Once you bring in frack gas infrastructure, you open the door to an endless build-out of industrialization that will forever alter life in rural upstate New York. As a diverse group of volunteers from many walks of life, we've all shared an unfortunate education in the backroom deals made between industry, regulators, and government officials as they attempt to plan our future without consideration for our local land use laws, our future economic viability, and our regional character. We've been persistently reminding Governor Cuomo and the New York State DEC about their commitments and their stated missions and their words that all run counter to the gas industry's plans to bring frack gas infrastructure and its fallout to New York State. Cuomo and the DEC must hold the line on the well-being of upstate New York, not betray us to pad the bottom line of an industry intent on selling much of this gas overseas to the highest bidder. One pipeline leads to another, and they all lead to compressor stations, metering valves, pig launchers, more pipelines, and according to EPA estimates, the death of 700,000 trees for the Constitution pipeline alone. From extraction to end use, gas infrastructure leads to releases of methane, a potent greenhouse gas, and other products of combustion like carbon monoxide, formaldehyde, sulfur oxides, and nitrous oxides. It leads to nosebleeds, sore throats, rashes, headaches, dizziness, and nausea for those living near compressor stations. It leads to the release of volatile organic compounds, which are known carcinogens, neurotoxins, and endocrine disruptors. It leads to ozone levels that reduce crop yields by as much as 30%. Frack gas from the radioactive Marcellus Shale leads to increased exposure to radon, which decays to polonium, which decays to lead in the environment. Segmenting this process by ignoring the cumulative impacts of current and proposed gas infrastructure, it leaves New York vulnerable to becoming a state whose economic and physical health will be irreversibly harmed. One pipeline leads to another, and it all leads us away from a renewable energy future on which we must be setting our sights, investing our resources, and adopting without delay. This is the future of energy independence and job creation, and that future is now.
Yeah.
Stop the Pipeline remains steadfast in our commitment to defeat the Constitution pipeline, the NED pipeline, and all proposed to follow. We all share a deep concern for our communities, for our children, and for our grandchildren, and for the future of this wonderful state.
Thank you.